Disney. We know them, and we kinda hate them. Over the past few years, Disney has had an impressive downfall. Like a downfall similar to the Roman Empire or Mr. Beast. Ever since the beginning of 2020, things just started to go very badly for them. And while some would blame that certain disease from around that time, I personally believe that people just started to open their eyes and see how lazy Disney had gone with their productions. Such as all their live action remakes, the schlop releasing on Disney Plus, their newer animated films being, well, bad. And the people in charge of the company clearly not caring about creativity and only caring about making money. Now, I think that all these issues are completely valid, and I'm glad people are starting to catch on to them. However, there's another issue with Disney that I don't see a lot of people discuss online, and that is the LGBT community. Now, I know what you're thinking. What? Bit of a weird topic to be discussing, right? Disney has shown nothing but love and support for the LGBT community. And yeah, you're right, it does seem like they support them. You go on their social media and you see a tweet like this. Aw, isn't that nice? But then you check the quote retweets and oh, cut that gay scene, we might lose our precious pennies from Russia and China. I remember first seeing this tweet years ago, and it got me sort of inspired to dig into Disney and how they treat the LGBT community, which eventually led me to make this video. Now, I just want to put a disclaimer here that yes, while I may not be the best person to discuss a topic like this, I'm a straight white Irish man, I do care so deeply about the LGBT community, and I have many friends who are part of that community. I want to see them represented in an honorable way, so seeing the way Disney treats them is, quite frankly, upsetting. So, where do we begin? Well, I thought it would be best if we looked into all the official LGBT characters that Disney loves to brag about on their social medias, and see how they are represented in their respected movies. Now, if you were to look up LGBT Disney characters, you just get a lot of random Disney characters like Jafar, Winnie the Pooh, Li Shang, and Scar. Well, actually, maybe Scar. But none of these characters really count cause they were either never confirmed to be LGBT, or just flat out aren't. So let's look at some of the earliest examples, and by earliest I mean like 8 years ago. The first technically gay couple was Bucky and Bronx in Zootopia, which was released in 2016. They are the two deers that live next to Judy. Now when the film first released, no one really saw these lads as a gay couple, just two roommates living in a city. What's wrong with that? But their voice actor Jared Bush claimed on Twitter that the two guys were indeed gay. This is a common thing with Disney where certain LGBT characters are only confirmed to be gay outside of their film, and get used to this, they do this a lot. In the same year, Finding Dory was released, where briefly in the film we see what appears to be a lesbian couple. Now it's hard to confirm if they are actually a lesbian couple since they have a really short amount of screen time. When asked about this, the director Andrew Stanton didn't really say yes or no. He basically said, they can be whatever they want to be. Look, we have a lot of characters to get through, so let's just class them as a lesbian couple, even if Disney refuses to confirm or deny it. Then we hop to 2017, with the release of the live-action Beauty and the Beast. Now, I'm not here to comment on the quality of the film, I think it's fucking terrible, but the character of LeFou, played by Josh Gad, is apparently credited as being the first ever openly gay Disney character. Now, if you watch the entire movie like I did, you would know that they never actually say he's gay in the movie. I guess if you watch the Gaston musical number, his dance moves and the way he acts looks a wee bit gay, I guess? But this is hardly solid proof that his character is gay. But the media round this claim and made so many articles about Disney's first ever openly gay character. But like I said, it was never officially confirmed in the movie that he is actually gay, only outside of the film. Even Josh Gad said in a later interview that they didn't really go far enough with his character. But since Disney confirmed him to be gay, then I guess he's gay, so welcome to the video, pal. Now we wouldn't get to see another gay couple in a Disney film until 2019 in Toy Story 4. During the scene where Bonnie has her first day in kindergarten, we see what appears to be a lesbian couple in the background. Now, despite this couple only showing up on screen for like 3 seconds and never officially being confirmed to be a couple, this infuriated people. To the point where over 1 million mothers protested the scene, claiming it was dangerous. Oh my god, why was this scene as dangerous? Nothing in the scene is dangerous. All they do is show a lesbian couple dropping off their child to kindergarten. There's nothing dangerous about that, what the You know what, look. Getting angry at this will be pointless, so let's just move on. Later in the year of 2020, Pixar released Onward, an underrated gem I might add, and during a scene where the main guys get pulled over by the police, the female officer reveals that she has a girlfriend.
My girlfriend's daughter got me pulling my hair out, okay?
Oh,
Now this was the first Disney character to actually say on screen that they are gay, and this was quite a big deal for the time, since yeah, it was the first proper openly gay Disney character. It wasn't a character that the crew claimed was gay behind the scenes, this was a character basically confirming that they are gay. Now I'm not gonna praise Disney for being so brave here, because the way this character says she has a girlfriend was said in such a way where Disney could have easily changed it to her talking about her boyfriends, because don't forget, Disney still needs those precious pennies. Now for the next year or so, we wouldn't get to see that many LGBT characters in Disney films. That wasn't until I watched Jungle Cruise. Yeah, remember Jungle Cruise? Cause I sure as hell didn't. In the film, there's a character named McGregor Houghton. Now during most of the film, he acts similar to how LeFou acted in Beauty and the Beast. Very goofy, silly, and clearly meant to be the comic relief. But they do have this one really great scene with him, where he talks to Dwayne Johnson's character. Don't ask me for his name, I cannot remember it. And they basically confirm that he's gay. Well, kind of. They don't actually say the word gay, but they heavily imply it. With him talking about how he had no interest in women and how his interests lie elsewhere, and it's genuinely a really touching moment.
Huh. Well, to elsewhere.
But of course, they never directly say he's gay. They imply it, sure, but since they never directly say he's gay, that means they can show the film in foreign markets and not worry about losing their precious pennies. And if parents complain, Disney can simply say, hey, he never said he's gay, his interest could be in GTA for example. You know what Disney, I'll take it, it's close enough. Now our next subject here is a very well known and also very controversial case. Let me explain. Remember Lightyear? No? Well anyway, Lightyear was meant to be a big deal for Pixar, since it was going to be the first film they released in cinemas instead of releasing directly onto Disney+. And when it was finally released, it was a bomb. Like, I'm pretty sure this was the first time Pixar lost money with their films. And you want to know why exactly it flopped? Well, several reasons. It's very bland, annoying characters, a terrible twist villain, and it's just so confusing. Like, this is meant to be the film that Andy watched in cinemas in 1995. This movie. Huh? But if you were to ask Disney why it flopped, they would blame the same-sex kiss scene. Oh yeah, they did that. Okay, to give some context, in early 2022, Disney was under fire for how they were involved with the Don't Say Gay bill. This bill would limit discussions of sexual orientation and gender identities in schools. And during this time while Lightyear was still in production, Disney had removed a scene where two women kiss each other, but when the employees started attacking Disney over how they were handling the situation, they ended up restoring the scene in the film, basically to show people that, hey, we're not bad, we love the LGBT community. We even restored a scene of two women kissing. And in fairness, they did stick with this scene, not removing it for the final release. And when the film was eventually released and bombed at the box office, Disney decided to blame the same-sex kiss scene. Like, yeah, sure Disney, two women kissing on screen is the reason your bland, generic Buzz Lightyear movie flopped at the box office. Oh, Disney, you really test my patience, you know that? But if you think this is bad, it gets worse. Wait for it. This is Strange World. Oh, come on, surely someone remembers this movie. That Disney film literally no one knew was coming out because Disney didn't even advertise it. And those who did watch it had nothing good to say about it. Now, I watched the movie for this video and I honestly cannot remember a single thing that happened. But what people do remember about this film is that it featured two gay characters, Ethan and Diezo. In the film, it's very clear that they both like each other. They never kiss like in Lightyear or even identify as gay, but come on, look at them, they are so into each other for real. Now like I said, when the film was released, it tanked badly at the box office, and that is mainly thanks to Disney barely promoting the film. Now why exactly would Disney not want to promote their animated movie that cost around $180 million to make? Honestly, I have no idea. A lot of people believe that Disney didn't want to promote the film where the main character is openly gay, but I don't know, wasting all of that money just because one of the characters is gay is just a bit silly to me. I do remember there was a controversy when a Florida teacher showed the film to her class, where she was placed under investigation by the Florida Department of Education for simply showing Strange World. She did make a full TikTok explaining the entire situation, but it's really a big old mess. Oh yeah, the LGBT characters in Strange World. Yeah, they're okay. Moving on. Hey, tell me, what day is it today?
Garbage Day!
Oh, you bet it is. And boy, do we have some hot garbage for you here. Good old Elemental. God, I really don't like this film, like, at all. But I don't want to turn this into a rant on Elemental, cause that can go on for hours. I want to discuss its LGBT character, and it's an interesting case here, honestly. In the movie when Ember meets Wade's family, we meet this character here. Their name is Lake. I get it, because lake is water, and like they're water, and they're made of water, and lake is like commonly referred to as water. Do you get it? That's so fucking funny! Anyway, they are the first non-binary character in a Disney film. That's great. What's their personality like? Do we get to explore their character and what pronouns they like to go by? Oh, what's that? Oh, they never explore their character or even say in the film that they're non-binary? Wow, it's almost like Disney is repeating past actions by only saying a character is LGBT outside of the actual movie. Disney, why are you like this? Ah! Anyway, this is the majority of LGBT Disney characters. There's definitely way more that I'm forgetting. Like, apparently the two cops from Gravity Falls are gay, but these are the most well-known characters. Now, have you noticed a particular pattern with these characters? Well, it seems to go like this. With every LGBT character that Disney includes in their films, they always do it in very subtle ways, like imply that they might be gay, or if a character directly says they are in a gay relationship, they have it said in a way where it can be easily removed for foreign markets. Or they can just point out a random character and say, hey look, see them? Yeah, they are totally gay, guys, even though we never said in the film because we're cowards. But look, they're totally gay. Even with Inside Out 2, reports came out that Disney wanted Riley to be less gay, citing the same-sex kissing in Lightyear. While watching Inside Out 2, you can totally tell that they have plans for Riley to be gay. When the official trailer came out, it felt like Disney was actually going to commit and make their main character gay. But during production, Disney constantly made sure that Riley was less gay, quote-unquote. And hey, it worked out for Disney since the film ended up becoming the highest grossing animated film of all time. Now whether that's deserved or not, no comments. It's just so frustrating. It kind of feels like Disney sees including LGBT characters as brownie points. They want the public to think that they're this super nice company that deeply cares about the LGBT community. But when it comes to making money, they will cut as many corners as they can. They are so afraid of people not wanting to watch their films because there's a gay couple in it, and it's downright pathetic. If Disney cared about the LGBT community, they wouldn't be cutting out dialogue for foreign markets or subtly hint at a character being gay. They would fully commit to it, but they don't. Fuck you, Disney! Hey, do you guys remember Moana? The last film by Blue Sky that Disney was going to distribute, but when Blue Sky closed down, Disney decided to cancel the film instead of completing it? Now thankfully, Annapurna Pictures came in and saved the project, and guess what? The film has heavy LGBT themes, with the main character, Ballister, being in a gay relationship. And they don't make a big deal about this relationship or show how brave they are, they show off this relationship as completely normal and real romance. They don't tiptoe around it, they make it clear that these two men love each other, and that's completely normal. Even the main character Moana is sort of an allergy for trans people and how they may not feel comfortable in their own body. The film handles LGBT themes in such a beautiful, mature, and amazing manner. It handles these elements in a way that Disney would never even think of. Disney is too afraid to actually have an openly gay character or have a story about gay themes. Instead, all they want to do is tell the same generic stories with the same generic characters with the same generic animation style. Cause folks, that is Disney for ya. And who knows, maybe they will change later down the line, but honestly, I'm not placing any bets. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I for one cannot wait for all the woke comments to start piling in. Anyway, see ya lads.